Hey there. When you're ready,
Hi.
hey,
Hi,
drop
Sheryl.
those ankles and drop
Oh,
those ankles. Anchors. You drop the anchors and then you take it away. And then you take a cocktail and you drink it up and chug it up. Chug it. I love that music. I
Oh my
can just
God, it faded out. It faded out. Somebody added a fade
I
out. Yay.
did. I did.
yes, I love that music. Listen,
Hey,
Scott, what have you been doing? You went to the big place, right?
Yeah, I spent all day. I spent 6 hours with the bees.
Oh, so the weather must be good.
Yes. Yes, it was really nice. Like yesterday, it was 86 degrees. It was beautiful. It was like a normal, like kind of like late June day, right?
did you see any birds out
Today,
there?
I sent you guys a text message, a picture of what the outside temperature was according to my car, right? So, and it was wonderful. It was 93 degrees. I
Oh my
loved it.
God.
I love it. I had my windows down. I had my windows down. I was driving. I was looking like, oh, there's people with their windows up, right? I had my windows down. It was wonderful. I loved it.
The good old Southern air conditioner. Roll the windows down.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Scottie J, what you been doing?
What do you think I've been doing? I've been working and slaving all day.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey James.
Hey, James.
Hey, James.
He's in here with us tonight.
I'm trying to figure out how to give Alexa a stand.
Okay, so obviously there is a way. There is a thing that you can download for Alexa that makes Alexa sassy.
She has 4 different personalities. The sassy one.
No, you don't have to download it.
Wait, hold up. Hold
It's
up, wait.
already,
Okay,
you don't
so
have to
already in there?
download it.
Okay,
It's already
okay, it's already in there.
Or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's already in there.
So
So just
go into your app and
just
Oh.
ask her.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just tell her. Just tell her, say be sassy or something like that, and she will
And
be.
your voice.
Told me I had to go into the app and do it in there.
oh
It was explicit language.
No, just
it said he tried to tell Alexa to be sassy, but Alexa said that he needs to go into the app and to change a setting because it uses explicit language. So he's got to go into the app and change a setting for her to be able to.
Okay, so listen, when the new Alexa came out, right? One night it was super quiet in the house, and I asked her to do something, and then she responded with a whisper. It scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, and then I asked her, I was like, did you just whisper? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, don't do that anymore. And she was like, okay, I'm turning whisper mode off.
Whisper mode. Yeah.
Karma came back and bit me in the butt. Roxy, I'm talking about you. If you're in here, I am talking about you hard, girl.
She is.
So last night she was setting her Alexa up on her phone because now she's joined the Alexa group. So she was setting it up on her phone. And you have to say Alexa, da 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 da. And every time that she would say Alexa, my Alexa in the living room was going off every single time. And I'm like, Roxy,
That's why I
you're gonna
mute
have to-
mine whenever I'm going to be around you.
Yeah.
I was like, you're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to do that when you're not on the phone with me because it's setting off my Alexa. So I spent the last 10 minutes of our conversation saying, Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
Yeah.
She told her Alexa to set a reminder at 10:55 for her
PM?
11 o'clock show on TikTok, which
Oh,
set
okay.
my reminder on my Alexa.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what happens.
I was like,
But
Carmen,
all you gotta do is she'll tell you, ask her what type of voice do you have? What can you change your voice to? She'll go through the steps.
oh yeah, he's
That's
already done
it.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going in to change her personality. Y'all, he has gotten into this.
And he didn't want one. See?
Right.
My
This
goodness.
morning, I'm getting out of the shower and I hear Alexa in the living room talking, telling him what the weather's going to be.
That's fact.
I was like, oh, he is using her. Yeah, she's fabulous. So thank y'all for making my dreams come true.
Recipes. She can give you recipes. She can help you shop.
He says that's why he wants one in the kitchen because of the recipes.
Yeah, she can give you
You need
recipes.
some now you need some smart bulbs and switches
Oh,
and things
yeah.
like that
I've
or
got them in
whatever.
my studio, like these back here.
Yeah.
Yep.
These
Put 'em on
flashlights
smart
are
plugs.
smart, and I've got some colored light bulbs that are in here that are
Yeah.
smart.
We got
So-
smart bulbs.
Yeah, so
My
she
studio is set up with Alexa.
can run all that up. Yeah.
Yeah, she can. She can. She's absolutely right.
I tell her to turn on my studio, and that light comes on overhead.
Isn't it fabulous?
It's amazing.
Yes.
So what's
Hello.
everybody drinking tonight?
I'm drinking. I'm gonna tell you what I'm drinking. Welch's fruit punch.
You're
Welch's
saving
fruit
your
punch.
liver for this weekend, Jeremy, aren't you? He said, yeah.
I'm happy
Scott?
because it's going to be Johnny Walker Red. Whenever I only drink around other people, like I don't drink by myself. I don't do it.
We don't either. We don't
I
either.
don't. You know, so
It's a social thing. It's a
It
social
is.
thing.
You know, so yeah, it's going to be Johnny Walker Red whenever you get here.
Okay. And Scott, what are you drinking?
I'm just drinking Corona Sun Brew again. So
Oh, okay.
in
So it must be
in
that
honor
good.
of the 90-degree temperatures that we had today.
Mm.
And I received the TikTok with the Bush apple. That was a real thing that you talked about last time, and I'm like, man, that sucker did look good.
Yes, and I keep checking because they're not allowed to tell you when or if they're getting it. Where I live, right? They won't. So I just have to keep going to the beer garden every so often to see if they have it. But they're supposed to be bringing it out. They only bring it out around this time of the year. One time a year, that's it. And they've only brought it out a couple of years. So, but yeah, I keep checking back for it, and then when they have it, I buy a whole bunch of it.
Cherry wheat beer.
Well, tonight I chose something easy because, it's a work day for me. So I had to do something easy, and I went with the White Russian. Yeah,
Oh, you know what? I had a White Russian on a cruise. I had that on the cruise, and it was very good.
It is very good.
It's very
Yeah.
good. I had
And I
a
don't know, something about milk and alcohol.
Yes. And
I know.
this is how we did it.
Okay. I love that music.
Okay, so it does look tasty though, doesn't it? Right?
And refreshing. I
It was
had
the
one on
glass
the
blowing up at
cruise.
the end for me. It really was. It was the glass just exploding at the end. I really loved it.
But it's the I had one on the cruise and it was very good. And it was an NCL cruise, I'm sure.
That glass at the end was explosive, wasn't it?
Yep.
It's all Canva. Canva provides us with that material. I love it. I love it. Anyways,
Okay, so like I love the question somebody asked, like, what AI are you guys using on your latest video? Right? I'm like, I mean, what does it matter, right? Like AI is AI, right? It's all gonna, it's gonna create people who look kind of like Sheryl and Jeremy, but don't sound anything like Sheryl and Jeremy.
Exactly. Because I've got a deep voice. I do.
Yep.
Hey, everybody.
That one made me laugh.
We did not even say hello to everybody and welcome everybody.
Okay, we're going to do that.
Straight
Hey,
into-
Roxy, you going on the cruise with us in February 14th, I hear.
We went straight into the show and didn't even say hi to anybody. Thank y'all for coming for the replay.
Yep.
Give us all the colored hearts. Red, orange,
All of
yellow,
them?
green, blue, and purple.
Nice.
Give it to us.
I can't see those, right? Probably can't see those red marks.
I can't. Can anybody?
I can
What are we
see
looking
the
at?
red dots.
Red marks. I see 2 red marks.
Yeah, 2 red marks. Yeah.
Yes.
Running me.
Danny D is in the house. What's up?
Let me
Hey,
play
Danny.
some music going.
What is Lori saying? Aqua is water.
Copywritten music.
Water is aqua.
Oh,
Maybe cold water. I don't know.
Texas.
Agua.
Aqua.
Agua. Controversial cruising. What's up? Good evening.
Hey,
Same.
Scott.
OCB.
what's that say?
Come on.
What's that say, Sheryl?
I can't do the second word.
You gotta project your voice. What's up, beaches?
I can't say it because I say something wrong.
Good try. What's up, beaches?
You gotta hold my lips.
I used to be able to do it whenever you sat right here, but hey, such.
Hey, more to see Gerald.
Sheryl,
Hey, Sheryl.
what's going on?
Hey, foodie.
Hey.
Danny says, chug your drink.
Ooh, chug it, chuck it, and shake it all about to Sheryl.
If I shake anything, things might come out, Danny, tonight.
It sure is, honey, because it's already lighting my booty on fire.
Word.
Yeah, I just have to say this, right? Somebody I know left a comment on one of my like on my side of the go live in the morning, right? One of them, I can't remember which one, right? But anyway, they said that they have to keep telling themselves that it's just an illusion that Sheryl is topless on the show. They have to keep reminding themselves that Sheryl is actually dressed. Like, I laughed about it for days.
I do remember that. I do remember that.
And people do, they say that, but see, it's so hot that I have to dress down in the mornings. I have to dress down.
Emily's in the house. What's up?
Hey, Emily. And Emily, I see you going live a lot.
Yep.
What? Wait, M's going live?
Yeah, Emily went live with Fiona. She was walking Fiona, and they were going about the neighborhood, just waving to people and saying what's up to the neighbors. And yep. Lori Barber just woke up. Hello. So did
Hey,
Jay.
Lori.
I'm girl, rise and shine, honey.
Yeah, she woke up like 30 minutes before the show. Ooh, drinking chocolate milk. That's what's up.
Ugh,
Thank you, girl.
Love chocolate milk.
I can get away with it, though, right?
Nom.
I was walking my dog. Yeah.
Kimberly says, a double shot of tequila for sipping. Chaser is unsweetened green tea.
Oh, girl.
Oh.
Get it. Go big or go home, honey.
Wow.
Hey, Kimberly, how you doing?
Big flavor on both sides. Very nice.
Yes, Danny, you should be worried when me and Scott be in the same place this weekend. You should be worried.
Mm.
Well, really, not only you, Jeremy and
I'm blinking twice.
Yeah, I'm seriously like I am definitely seriously concerned for Jeremy.
Jeremy and James are going to be.
Well, no, but it's all good. You know why? Because we are planning something on the side away from y'all. See, we got the little hooking, we hooking and we needling and we doing all kind of stuff away from y'all. We're gonna be hooking. That's what it is.
See, James told me yesterday or the day before yesterday. He said, "I think I'm going to take my knitting stuff so that way I can knit with Jeremy when he's doing his looming." And I thought, "Oh, he's trying to escape the Scottie and Sheryl episode."
Yeah.
Scottie and Sheryl can be
on desk.
We have
Tell him,
a
tell
sanctuary.
James he has his own desk in my room.
It's a 2-person desk. That's all I'm saying. It's a 2-person desk. It's a 2-person setup. She used to be here, but you could have that spot. That's all I'm saying.
And James can have my desk.
I have cameras both inside and outside of my house, and if there was ever a time when you needed cameras everywhere inside your house, it would be this time.
It is.
Right? So that we don't miss a moment of Scottie J and Sheryl together under one roof.
Listen,
It's gonna be
Sheryl is
crazy.
going to be wore out for a week. Like, she's not going to make the show Monday, Tuesday,
Probably not.
Wednesday. She's going to be like, I cannot
Be back
hang
on
with
my
Scottie today.
I cannot.
You're the one telling people we're doing dang marathons.
We are doing a marathon.
A 1-hour marathon.
No, 24 hours.
I can't make it 24 hours.
I keep thinking to myself, should I like silence my phone or not?
No,
right?
I'm trying to get that out.
I'm
We're
like,
calling
don't
you
miss
in.
anything, right? Don't want to miss anything.
Listen
We're
to
calling
me,
you at
Scott.
2.
I'm telling
You and Jeremy are going
Sheryl,
to take over at 2
if
a.m.
Sheryl comes in there, wakes me up at 2 a.m. with that Alexa prank or whatever she plans on doing, you best believe I am calling you in Pennsylvania and waking your butt up at 2:30 in the morning. If I got to be up, you're going to be up. So get
Yeah,
ready.
because we're going to all
I'm
go
sorry.
live together.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna go and
Hour
do
difference.
Anchors Aweigh.
Eastern time zone may be God's time, but hey, when it comes to 2:30 in the morning, that 1 hour makes a big difference. Shoot. There is a large difference between 2:30 and 3:30.
At 2:30 a.m. Central Time, big difference.
Yes.
Well, you
A lot
know.
of people hugging the commode at 2:30.
Mm.
Woof. That's a rough time for a lot of people in the
Mm,
Central
Yes.
time zone.
And we're gonna do it. We're doing it.
yeah, we are. We're doing something.
Oh, we're going live.
But
I'm
Okay.
looking at it.
And Jeremy and James can be in the audience.
I'm looking at it.
Let's watch.
yeah, you're going to be in the audience. It's the Scottie and Sheryl.
And we're gonna wake them up so they
And we're
can
going to call
be in the
Scott
audience.
Lester Drill and get him in on the show, too.
Yeah, he's coming in at 2. Well, it's really 1:30 our time.
And it's 2:30 his time, yeah.
Yeah.
So he is going to be you're going to be so ticked off at us, Scott. You're going to be so. It'll be all right, though. It'll be all right.
It'll be all
So-
right. We're gonna go live.
Oh, no.
Controversial Cruising says no White Russian for me at all. He don't want
That's
it.
what he said.
He
None.
don't want it.
None.
None at all. Kimberly.
Are the ABC people bad?
Huh?
They can't be bad, right? They're not bad.
No, they're in Bonaire today.
Yeah.
The White Russian
Oh.
is suddenly craving a White Russian drink. Nice.
Yes, I was. That's what I told Shane.
Yeah, they were in the they're in the only port I haven't been to yet, right? Of that, you know, I've been to A and C, but not B.
Oh, I like Bonaire. I like the ABC vibe.
I know you guys went live. You guys went live from Bonaire. I was so jealous.
Yes.
So while we're talking about Bonaire, we've got some cruisers that are going to be going to the ABC Islands for the very first time.
Oh, God.
And we want to make sure that they do not make the first time cruisers mistakes when they get ready to go to the ABC Islands or before they
or anywhere.
That's what's up.
So I'm going to start with you, Miss Sheryl Renee.
Okay.
What would be your number one mistake to avoid for a first time cruise?
Leaving your medicine at home. Don't leave your medicine at home. A week before you go on the cruise, get your pill sorter out and put in your week's worth of pills in there and close it up. And see, that's the thing. Sometimes I take my actual prescription bottle. Sometimes I take the pill sorter thing. Don't be left without your medicine because you can't get it on the ship. You know, you can only get the over-the-counter medicine. And I don't take over-the-counter medicine, so you cannot forget your medicine. And when we went on our group cruise with our family on the Mardi Gras, the young people, even though I told them, bring your medicine, they came to me to get medicine because they knew I had it, you know, so they would come, you got this, you got that. Get things for the cold. Don't forget the motion sickness medicine, you know. There's a lot. That encompasses a lot.
It does. Because that is the number one thing is don't forget your medicine.
Don't forget your medicine. It's very important. Don't forget somebody else's medicine.
I think my number one thing, and I say it over and over, and I use this all the time, is make sure you study your ports. Like, not just the ports that you're visiting, but the port that you're wanting to port out of. Because every port is different.
Every port is different.
Say, oh, I want to go on the Conquest, the ABC Islands, and get on the Conquest and be like, oh, this ain't what
Galveston is different.
Or, yes, or you have the people that aren't so hospitality. They just want to go on their vacation. Hospitable. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, Galveston is different. It's
so they
not
might
like
go to Galveston and be like, "Oh, those people are too friendly. I don't like that."
Yeah, Galveston is friendly. Miami is all about the vibe. You know, it's a vibe with Miami. I like that. But I don't know. I'm thinking Tampa is a good place to go out of as well because they got a free shuttle. I like that. I like the free shuttle.
Have you been out of Port Canaveral?
Yes.
And do you feel that Port Canaveral differs from Miami?
Yeah, it does. And
Scott, what'd you say?
I said it's completely different.
It's completely different.
It's Florida, but it's like not Florida.
Yeah.
Different people, friendlier
Completely
people.
different. Yeah, different people, different vibe. No matter what ship you're on.
Yeah, no matter what ship you're on.
All right, Lori, you hear that? Port Canaveral. We may be talking about Port Canaveral.
I mean, I like going out of Port Canaveral just because, Orlando's easy to fly into, and it's accommodating. Miami's a hit or miss, right? It's either a pain in the butt or not.
Miami will suck the moolah out of you.
It is.
Yes.
Miami, right?
I mean, hotel, like your pre-cruise hotel night stay is definitely going to cost you like 3 or 4 times as much in Miami as it is.
Honey. I mean,
yeah.
That's true. And it's different from Miami is much different than Port Canaveral.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Even when you go down to the little island, Port Canaveral, it's different. It's different, but it's a nice different. It's a nice different.
Mm-hmm.
Port Canaveral is very nice. Yes.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah.
I would probably like that better because Orlando's home, so being in that area and porting out of that area would be.
So like when we just went on Prima, right? We stayed at the Holiday Inn Vacation Club, Port Canaveral, right? So in the morning, I heard this music playing. I was like, is playing music this time of the morning or whatever, right? Got up, slept out through the living room and stuff, went out onto the balcony. It was the Carnival Venezia.
Nice.
Oh,
The ship was so close to our villa
that you can
that we
hear.
could hear the music from the deck in our villa.
That's how Carnival does it, though. Whoop, whoop.
I was like, I turned around, I said, the music's from the ship.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
A Carnival ship when a Carnival ship passes you.
Yeah. I love it.
Scott, give us your 2 cents on cruise mistakes.
Mm.
All right, so I really think the most important decision or the most important thing that a first-time cruiser does is, I'm going to elaborate on this a little bit, is book through a travel agent. And this is why I'm saying that, because I have heard a ton of people who went on their first cruise who came back and said, I didn't like this, or I didn't like that, or I just completely didn't like cruising, right? And as an avid cruiser, I think to myself, something wasn't matched up right. You weren't on the right ship. You weren't on the right itinerary. You weren't in the right room, and you didn't leave from the correct port or the right port, because the port really makes the vibe of the ship, I think, right? So like all those things together, I think you got to use a really good travel agent for that first time, at the very least for that first time, so that that you are going to get matched up with the right line, the right ship, going to the right places, so that first time is amazing and you're hooked and you can't wait to go again.
Right.
And that's how I see it every single time.
And then make sure you fact your hotel, because like we stay in Cocoa Beach. I don't know who wrote Kimberly. No, that was Lori. We stay in Cocoa Beach, and I haven't had a bad experience yet. And I've been going to Cocoa Beach hotels. That's where we stayed. That's where we stayed when we went to Orlando. In Cocoa Beach, we stayed there.
We stayed at we just when we were just there for Primo, we stayed at Holiday Inn Vacation Club, which is IHG property. So
yeah, those all right there do make a difference. Let me get back to this chat because I am way behind.
It's not yet.
Oh.
Event yours.
Hey.
What's up, Tanya?
I feel like I haven't seen her in a long time.
Right.
Tanya, where you been?
On YouTube.
Oh yeah, she's been on YouTube. She's been doing live streams almost every night or every day. She's been doing cruising for drink videos. She's been doing that.
Speaking of the hokey pokey, I was a bit but I turned myself a hickey pokey. Oh, I cannot deal with him.
Yep.
Oh, look, we've made it to the horizon.
Oh, snap. We're in Bonaire right now. That's what I'm talking
actually,
about.
we've made it to Bonaire.
Welcome.
God, I have a feeling somebody's watching us from Bonaire.
Okay, for real.
Hey.
I hope you're having a blast. I know you posted some things on Jimmy's chat, Facebook chat, since you've been gone, but that's it. That's all I know.
Yeah, Bonaire is great. Trisha said Stale has made it in. What's up?
Hey, Trisha.
Oh, she says the air smells like gardenias.
Gardenias.
Yeah, it smells very good.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
And you know what? Curacao is going to blow your mind. Curacao is going to blow your mind. It really is. I'm so serious. I feel like Curacao is a mixture between Cozumel and Grand Cayman.
I don't know.
I'm serious.
I mean, you and I had very different experiences in Curacao. I mean, I'm not saying anything about your. I'm glad you had a better experience than I did. It's a very nice island, but every time I hear you talk about it, I think to myself, I hope someday I can go back there and have the experience Jeremy did, because I did not have the same experience in Curacao.
Okay.
So now I had a fantastic experience in Aruba. Right?
Okay,
fantastic in Aruba.
That's it.
But
I didn't want to leave.
Curacao was just kind of meh.
The air smells nice in Aruba, and it's nice and cool and breezy. Whenever we were there, I love it. Oh, nice. ABC in that order. Can't wait.
Oh, yes.
And August. Nice. Trisha.
That will be nice.
How many days is that, Trisha? It's got to be a long
Yeah,
cruise.
Bonaire was boring, but it's like you get to immerse yourself into the local culture, like Mustard Drill likes to do. Like once you get off the ship, you're in town. Like that's it. There's no port at all. So you get dumped into town, and that's it.
Bonaire is very well known for their snorkeling.
Right.
That's a snorkel place.
Now, we just walked around to the guest the tourist place like 3 or 4 times.
And that is true, Roxanne. That's true.
Make sure the excursion is something you can do, and if it's not handicap accessible, it may not be for you.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing for the European cruise. MSC was very good at letting people know that have disabilities. Well, if you have this disability, you can't do this type of excursion. And so for us, we are doing a bus excursion, one that I don't have to walk in, but we're getting off the bus and going to the fountain. It's not like we're going to walk all over, because I can't do that. So that's what we're doing. We're doing something that I can.
We need to get you a little motor scooter, Sheryl.
I'm going to get one as soon as I learn how to drive the one that's in Walmart.
Texas.
4 minutes into the show, Scottie J goes down. That's right.
I'm gonna have to get lessons. Do lessons.
Sheryl, do you want to go to Walmart while I'm there, and me and you can go riding around Walmart on the little motor scooter thing?
Okay.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
I will do that. The first time I did it, see, I have a problem with the people that are in Walmart I don't want to run into anybody and get them mad.
Well, don't it have a horn like a beep beep? Does it have a beep beep?
Oh, I don't know.
They have horns on them, yeah.
Oh, well, honey, we will be beep beeping our way down that aisle, honey. Beep beep. Yeah.
Listen, I just want to know, how far is Walmart from your house, Jeremy?
4.5 miles.
4
Okay,
miles.
because you don't want anybody following you home.
No.
That's the first thing when we got on live tonight. I was like, Jeremy, how far is Walmart from you?
It's close.
We're gonna have to make a Walmart trip.
It's very close. Very close.
He's like 4.5 miles, and I was like, perfect. Okay.
You guys are gonna end up on that website, the people of
People
Walmart.
of Walmart.
We're actually
He says
her and I are already on YouTube on our own channel doing the shopping, the scooter carts already. She went into the paint department and had to back out. She didn't know how to back out, so I had to jump on it and back it out. There is a video, a short on our channel.
James says the only way that Cheryl's going to end up on that page, the people of Walmart, is if she goes in there with her wig on backwards.
Oh yeah, that's the possibility. Because let me tell you what happened. Some mornings, Jeremy is tasked with putting it on right, and that is a video all in itself. because he's
real.
Hey, Chris M.
Cruising Chris M is in. What's up?
We got Tony up in here.
Hey Tony, what is happening? Cruising with Calandra. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, see, Tanya, she's here. She is here.
Hey.
Hey, Tanya.
What's in the cup tonight? Let us know.
Tanya, what are you drinking? Are you drinking whiskey tonight? Every time somebody talks about whiskey, or if I see whiskey or something, the first thing that pops in my head is Tanya. Every single time. They need to tell the travel advisor what they enjoy.
Point, Chris M. I mean, you get a good travel agent, they're gonna talk to you, they're gonna learn things about you, and then they're gonna match you to the best possible experience you can have, especially since that first time, it's gonna make or break whether or not you're ever gonna go on a cruise again.
You're right.
That's true.
You're right. And it's sad to think that a lot of people will never cruise again because they just didn't pick the right itinerary or the right ship. Yep.
Yeah, Trisha, I wear them like for convenience, because when I had cancer, my hair was this little, and so I started wearing wigs. And
back that up, Scotty. Back it up.
See this right here. This right here. This.
Go to the other comment.
Convenience for me, Trisha.
What is this telling me?
What do you mean? I've
The
seen
whiskey
Sheryl.
crawl. In February, where is the whiskey crawl supposed to take place?
On the celebration.
On the celebration. No, the Jubilee.
Oh my gosh, we're going on the celebration?
No, we're going on
I ain't trying to see that star on that. I ain't trying to see that star.
I try to tread the subject lightly, like just kind of scoop right on over it. But Jeremy's always got to just be like,
well, I tried to get excited because I thought she was coming with us.
Tanya, girl. Okay, listen, boo-boo, listen. I'm not going to be on the celebration in February. I'm going to be on the Jubilee out of Galveston.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got Mediterranean cruises that we've got to whoop up. So I'm not going to be on that celebration cruise. But that's not to mean that I ain't going to find you on a cruise, because Tanya, we've got to meet up, because you've got to teach me how to drink whiskey properly. So
or drink anything.
I could drink.
Chug it.
Have gone. Wait, it's
Still, I'm not doing what you tell me, because you get me in trouble all the time.
We need a lip check. How are your lips doing?
Can you hear that? They
Yeah.
working. They working.
Oh, okay. They working.
They flapping. They flapping.
Mhm. Whiskey. I'm not a whiskey drinker though.
Me neither. I mean, it smells old. And
Yeah, I mean, I have some whiskey back here in the cabinet, but I don't drink it much.
I don't drink whiskey much either.
I think my two main liquors are tequila and vodka.
Oh, we went on a tour, but it was the free tour, Christian, because in Aruba, they have a free bus that you can take, and the same information you get on the paid version of you get that on the free version. He'll go by and say, okay, we're going to the da-da-da-da. And we went on that one. Everybody in our group paid like $7 to go on a tour bus when we went on the free bus. Pure Runners, us. That's all I remember. Went on the free bus and we had fun on the free bus. We did. I said,
Wait, was that are you talking about the trolley in Aruba?
The trolley.
Yes. And see, so many people paid to go on an excursion to go around Aruba, but they didn't have to, you know.
You're inspiring Trisha. It says every time Sheryl has different hair, it makes me want to get a wig. I'm too impatient to grow out my hair. LOL.
Yeah, and even though mine has grown, you know, in 6 years, but you know, I'm still not there yet, because I fear that, you know, one day I'm gonna have to do treatments and I won't have hair again. So I'm just scared.
So, one of my favorite things about having this much hair on my head is being in the port of Nassau and walking up to the hair braiding ladies and saying, "I'm next."
Yeah. And they always ask.
They always have something. They always have a clever retort every single time I walk up to them. So it's a good time.
Chris said he had an awesome TA for his first cruise, and they had 3 new cruises booked before the cruise was even over.
Nice.
Okay.
That's it.
And Tanya said that she's laying in bed and she's drinking water at her bedside.
Mm.
So she ain't drinking whiskey tonight.
Okay. She's done a lot of
I know, girl.
live streams.
I know.
I've been all over her live stream. And she gets those live streams that pull you in. Well, I wonder what she's talking about now.
Nope. It ain't gonna take much. It is not. I'm gonna have to pick a drink this weekend that I know that I can like drink a few drinks, because it don't. Yeah, I'll be doing cartwheels all over that house, honey. We can't be having that.
And you can cartwheel all over the house.
Hannah's already wanting you to put your boots on the ground and everything.
You tell Hannah I'm bringing my fan.
I told her this morning.
Okay, when I'm bringing my
Walking her
fan.
to the bus, and I said, Scottie's going to bring his fan, so you got to put your boots on the ground.
And what did she say?
She said, okay.
Oh, honey, it is.
Right. She wears those boots, I tell you. And I bought her another pair of boots. She's got a black pair and a pink pair.
Pink pair.
But the pink pair is going on the cruise 4.0. But this right here, oh man, she wears those boots everywhere.
Oh, scotch and whiskey.
Yep.
I used to drink scotch.
We've got the camp
That's basically what Johnny Walker is.
Yep. Johnny Walker is Scotch.
It's a scotch. It's not a bourbon.
Right.
While we
Yeah.
have Cam Fam up on the screen, Anchors Aweigh Spotlight tonight is none other
Like Channel's in the
than
house.
The Cam Fam. So if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all get over to the Cam Fam, subscribe, check out their vlogs.
And Trisha, you feel like doing a shot of tequila, huh?
Texas.
Mm.
Yeah.
We got Najuma in here.
Hey, Juma, how you doing?
What's up?
FBI, open up!
That's why he dropped out.
Yeah, he did.
I feel like doing a shot of tequila and then go to bed just to relax me and mellow me. I waited too late to take my anxiety meds. Oh, gotcha.
I think it checks out.
We call that the happy pill.
The happy pill. Yes, and we've made it down to the bottom of the chat.
Whoop whoop.
Holla.
Yes.
Okay,
All right,
Kristen.
stop before I throw up.
Yeah. I have a hard time doing
Been
that.
rocking the ship.
I really do. But we did it.
Yep.
You did it.
So what other kind of mistakes can we think of?
Okay, I'm gonna say this, but don't. This is not who I am. Overpacking. I overpack.
I am a serious overpacker, and every single time I say I'm not going to, I do.
What do
I
you
do.
overpack on? Because, I mean, your clothes are small.
Yeah.
So what do you
Right.
overpack on?
Tons. I
Tons.
bring along enough clothes for like a month.
Hey.
Yeah. And you know why? This is why I do it. Y'all remember the poop cruise and how it just happened? I don't want to be out there at sea and not have enough clothes to last me to where I'm not smelling and all of that.
Like that's one of my biggest fears is being on a ship and not having access to something that I have access at home. Like I don't know what the deal is with it, but
That's right.
it causes me great anxiety.
Hey, baby. Guess what?
What?
We got 5 new members. That's because Cruising Chris M has gifted them to us. Thank you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Yeah, and the winners are. Wow, it was coming in, and I'm like, okay, so we got Eve Hakika,
Mhm.
House of X Entertainment,
Hey,
Destinations Delight, and Glenda Perez. Thank you so much, Cruising Chris. Thank you. We really appreciate that. And
There we
Trisha Sale has provided a good one right here. Do not pack your boarding documents in your checked luggage.
oh my God,
Where?
that's number one.
Yeah,
That's
and
number
speaking of
one.
documents, you
The
can
board handlers will remind you.
you can cruise with a birth certificate if you are cruising from U.S. ports, but it is wise. It is very wise for you to get a passport book, not a passport card, a passport book, because in the event that you get left in one of these countries because you missed the ship, you're going to need a passport book to fly back home on your dime. So be sure to get a passport before you jump on a cruise ship.
So it costs around $120 to get a passport for 10 years, right?
Yes.
But if you need an emergency emergency passport in another country, the ship's going to be long gone. They're going to leave you there. It's going to take 3 days to get it, so you're going to have to pay for 3 days of lodging, food, and everything else. And it's going to cost you over $300 for that emergency passport, and it's only good for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
And yeah, here's another mistake too: taking too many pairs of shoes. That overpacking is definitely something that does a big number on the back. It gets
So you're talking about me. but
So
let me-
like here, so half of me says
if the shoe
half of me says no. Half of me says no. Sheryl cannot have too many shoes, but then the other half of me says, yeah, but how many shoes do you need to lay in bed and order room service?
Exactly.
Oh, let's see.
that part.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know,
That
but
right
I'm
there.
not taking a lot of shoes this time.
No, she's not actually.
Like 5 pair.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that's good. That's good right there. 5 pairs.
That is phenomenal. Next to 22.
Yes.
She took 22 on our last cruise on the getaway.
Yeah.
I take like maybe four pairs of shoes.
There you go. I do the same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
well,
I got about 4 or 5 in there also.
I just. And I'm happy.
You're gonna have to get that.
But I will take like 27 pairs of underwear though.
I would take a whole bunch of everything: underwear, bras.
Yep.
Oh, yes, it is, girl. It is, Lori. It so is.
Yep. We don't have to have everything down to the poundage.
Another thing that I think a lot of first-time cruisers make mistakes doing, and this is a big one: airplane mode. Avoid the high-dollar cell phone bill because you forget to turn your phone on airplane mode.
They better turn it on airplane mode.
Do it.
The whole entire cruise before you take off and after you arrive. That's the whole time your phone needs to be on airplane mode.
Right.
Also, another thing too, I got a real funny one. Do not book a room at the La Quinta Inn in Gretna, Louisiana.
Okay.
Do not make that mistake. We did, and we regretted it.
Orbit.
Gretna.
That's the problem. Gretna.
No.
Not the hotel.
We now know that.
The hotel. It was the fact that you were over in Gretna.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but see-
the one.
We didn't know because
Y'all
we
didn't
didn't know the
study.
area.
Y'all didn't study your port areas that y'all.
We
were
didn't
in.
study that. That's why I was going to piggyback off of her for this funny one, because I'm like, yeah, there's a reason why she's saying it. It's for that reason. You're going to see where you're going, where you're going to be staying, what neighborhood.
Right.
But yeah, we missed on that one.
Yes.
Yep. 2 free suitcases
I had to-
definitely has
And
curves.
when you were flying Southwest with those two free bags, yeah.
Listen, I had to learn how to pack when I went on this last cruise.
Mhm.
I had to learn how to pack because
What don't you really need?
yes, only what you need, because I didn't have the luxury of having multiple outfits to choose from today.
Right.
None of my big beach cover-ups, that I can flaunt across the Lido deck in, none of that. I couldn't.
Bag fees just went up, right?
Yes.
So that's even more motivation to not overpack.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah, it was 22, Emily. It really was. I counted it. And during that cruise, she actually wore 14 pairs of shoes. So she made it a little of the ways there, but not all the way.
Trisha, you never know. You never know on the cruise. Okay, it's either it's one of two things on a cruise ship. Either you can't shit because you're constipated, or you're getting the shit. It's one or the other. So there's no in between on the cruise ship.
One or the other on the cruise ship. That's true. It's one or the other.
Cruising Concept says, do not fly in the day of the cruise or drive in if you live more than 4 to 6 hours away. Fly in and get a hotel.
Yep.
Do that.
Go the day before.
And then to piggyback on that, he says cruise insurance. Yeah, you get travel insurance.
Yes.
Either for the single voyage or for the annual plan.
Just do it, because you never know what life is going to throw at you.
For real.
Just do it.
Oh yeah, Lori is giving us a new one for 2026. Traveling to Barcelona or overseas, make sure your medication is in its original packaging. Better yet, get a letter from your doctor's office with prescription medication.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can do either one.
Yep.
With everybody talking today about booking things on points and stuff like that, I just want to mention this, right? If you buy travel insurance, or if you get your travel insurance through a credit card or anything like that, travel insurance in general, no matter where you're getting it from, if you book any aspect of your vacation with points, hotel, flight, this, that, or whatever, and you have a legitimate claim for reimbursement through your travel insurance, but you booked it on points, you're not getting your money back. Because there's no way for travel insurance to quantify the value of that based on the points, and you are completely out on that from the travel insurance standpoint. Right. Now, maybe the points provider will give you the points back, but if they won't, like if you're past a kind of like a cancel for, you know, and get all your points back, you are screwed.
Whoa.
I just want to point that out. So, because there's no way for travel insurance to quantify your point value.
See, that's what I've been asking, you know, will I still get my Hilton points if I stay at a Hilton on the Chase card? I mean, I need to know all of these little things before I...
And I've actually had that conversation with Allianz travel insurance agents for a client trying to get reimbursement for something that they used points for. Couldn't get it.
Yep. Do a pre-trip inspection on your vehicle and maintain it before you leave.
Yeah, we do that even when we go to Galveston. We get the car serviced up.
Yeah. Another thing, this is another big one, is make sure for the first time cruisers, make sure you understand cruise etiquette. Cruise etiquette. Make sure y'all be reading the cruise etiquette. It's no different from daily life. I mean, you know,
just be nice.
Yeah.
Just be nice.
The best thing a first time cruiser can do is set your alarm for 5 a.m., go out and put a pair of sunglasses on one chair, you know, a flip-flop on another, right? The whole row, okay? And then go and enjoy the ship. and when you get back around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you'll have the best chairs on the deck. Promise.
Yeah.
Nope.
They cracking down on that, folks.
Yeah, they are. They are. They will take your stuff and put it at the towel hut.
I know. So the reason why I said all that is because every time I see that on a sailing, I always ask myself, I'm curious, is that a first time cruiser?
Right.
Or is that a, you know, not a first time cruiser by a long shot, but still has not read the memo?
Yeah.
You never know.
Cruising for Sam makes a very valid point here. The mini bar still costs money, even if you have the drink package. It is not included unless you are in a reserve suite.
It's free.
One or a cabin type that allows you to have it, you know, like one setup for your mini bar. It'll say included mini bar setup, and that's like Yacht Club and
MSC Yacht Club.
Yeah. And then you got the Haven on Norwegian, you know, the ship within a ship special areas. But
we had it because we had a suite, a reserve.
And those two big bottles that are in the room on Carnival cruise ships, $8. That's what it is. They used to be $8 together.
And make sure you read your cruise contract.
Yep.
Make sure you read every piece of paper that you're putting your signature on. Make sure you understand your cruise contract, what entails, what is included. That's one thing that I hate to see is somebody gripe about something, and it's because they did not read their cruise.
Did not read.
Just read it.
Read the list of prohibited items and adhere to that specifically. You know, unless you want to get called down to security, that is. You know, and then even whenever you do it, sometimes you get called down to security anyway, because the dog will hit on prescription medicine. He will.
Yeah.
And, you know, if the dog hits on it.
It happened to us. That's how
you're going downstairs. That's all I'm saying.
Mitch from the Cam Fam says tip for new cruisers when they try to pass you one of those fancy drinks in the fancy cup. Once on board, comes with a pretty penny.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, everybody gets hit with that. Jeremy got hit with that. He got a pretty glass. 50th. What was it? The 50th
Carnival. The Carnival's 50th anniversary commemorative cup. It's a
You
beer.
gotta get a pretty penny. That was a pretty penny. Yeah.
Don't
I
hesitate.
think I have the book for the 50th.
Nice.
Yeah.
And to round out the show, Lori Barber says, don't hesitate to ask questions. There are a lot of seasoned cruisers that will be happy to answer your
Yes,
Oh yeah. Yep.
that's very true.
Yeah.
I would say to a first time cruiser, for any kind of like rude or hesitant person that you would run into, on the ship, there's probably 10 or 15 who can't wait to talk your ear off about all the things that you don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
People are friendly on cruise ships. I mean,
Oh, they're very.
and there's somebody willing to talk to you. At least the cruise lines that I've been on, which is Carnival, NCL, Princess, and MSC. Okay, that's been my experience sailing out of Galveston, Miami, and Port Canaveral, and Tampa,
And
Okay.
New Orleans.
and New Orleans. Very fun places to leave from. And the vibe is going to be completely different at each and every one of them. One thing to consider whenever you take off out of either New York or Texas is that your drink package, you're not paying for the first day because it will not work on. Don't go on a cruise broke.
That right there.
Your drink package does not work because Texas Carnival doesn't want to pay the Texas taxes or serve the liquor that is produced by local Texas distributors. So they don't.
I can't think of the specific situation at this point, but when we were just on Prima, there was some situation, I think, while we were still in port, in Port Canaveral.
Mm-hmm.
You could get drinks and you could get Starbucks if it was included or whatever, with free at sea, or if you had free at sea plus, we had the plus,
Right.
but you had to pay tax on the drink.
Right.
So any drink you got had like a 49, like if you got a Starbucks, it had like a 49-cent tax on it or something like that. So there was a bunch of these little 49-cent charges and stuff like that. We were trying to figure out what they were. They were the tax that on the drinks while you were still in port.
He gets Starbucks whenever we're on a ship that offers it, like NCL. I can't remember about MSC, but what was it? NCL has Starbucks, and I like that.
Jeremy's in the house.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming in, Jeremy. I'm sure he'll catch the replay too.
Yeah, he will.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes.
Cuba. Cuba.
Man, I would have loved to have gone to Cuba.
Love Cuba so much. People are amazing. They haven't been, like corrupted yet. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
And another thing, first time cruisers, always use the hand washing station
washy.
before you go and pick up food and put it back, because
washy.
If you want to put the food back, just put it on your plate and then just take it away.
Throw it away or set it down on an empty table or something like that. Please do not put it back after it's been on your plate.
Pro tip: get some motion sickness medicine before you go on your first cruise, because
if you don't know, right? You don't know if you're motion sickness or not. Get it. Take it with you.
Try to get it on the ship. It is $20. It is. It's $4.38 at Walmart for 100 of them.
And it takes a while to kick in, right? So, either take it whether you think you're going to be sick or not, take it. Or,
That's
you
what
know,
Jeremy
or
does.
don't just expect to be sick for like a day or day and a half or whatever until it kicks in and makes you feel better.
If you get
That's
Dramamine,
what he
take it at night.
does.
If you get Dramamine, take it at night before you go to sleep. That way, it will not only put you to sleep, but it will keep you asleep all night, and then
And
you'll wake up not motion sick.
this is something too, and I've never been motion sick, but this is something that I've heard a lot of people say, and it sounds counterintuitive to you know what you would think logically, but a lot of people say if you are feeling motion sickness from being on a cruise ship, make sure you have a full stomach, right? You think, why would I do that? Because I'm just gonna get sick and throw it up or no, actually. The fuller your stomach is when you are experiencing motion sickness, the less likely you are to barf.
That's true.
Yep.
That's crazy as it sounds, but it's true.
That is so true. Because I have never been motion sickness, but once on a cruise, and that was on our anniversary cruise. And I was so sick. I didn't want to smell food. And the guy came up, we went to the Italian restaurant, and the guy came up to me and said, we can put it together for you and you can take it to go. I didn't even want it. I just didn't want it, you know. And I don't even know if we paid, because you ate. So you may have paid for your dinner, but I didn't pay for mine because it was just too much. I was just sick. But that was the only time. And
So take your medicines.
after that, well, it was just one time, but I was going to piggyback on what Scott said. If you go ahead and take it, you won't be sick, and you will be able to enjoy yourself on your cruise.
Yeah, I mean, if you just take it and then you don't know if you're going to be sick or not, but if you just take it, then you'll never, you won't, I should say if you take it and it works, right? You just won't know if you're prone to being seasick or not, but at least you won't be seasick.
That's right.
But we give it to Hannah, and she'll tell you, no, I'm okay. Or she'll say, okay, go ahead and give it to me.
Mhm.
Hannah takes motion sickness pills as well.
Okay, Scotty,
Yes.
beam us out of here, man.
I know. It is that time. I want to thank everybody for coming in and hanging with us here at Anchors Aweigh.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, Scott, and Sheryl, it's been a fabulous night.
It has.
Wonderful night. And I think the next time that, three of us will see each other will be Friday. So,
And Scott will be on the phone at 2 a.m.
and so Scott, make sure that you're ready. Beth, I do apologize to you in advance that his phone's going to be ringing because he's got a live to do
Live at 2 a.m.
a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
So just be ready.
I'm serious, Scott. Be ready.
Everybody, thank y'all. We will see you out on the YouTube streets tomorrow morning. Make sure y'all check out Go Live Together, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time with Sheryl and Jeremy. Until then, we'll see y'all this weekend.
Yes, we'll see you this weekend. So have a good